All right, workout worthy, welcome to Amazing Abs. This is a fantastic, quick, effective core workout, perfect for all fitness levels. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and you can come back and perform this amazing ab workout anytime. Now, I'm gonna get some music on. We are gonna start lying on our mat. So hold your hamstrings, lay back nice and slow. Fingertips are behind your ears, elbows are out wide, and we're stretching to the wall behind us. We want to lift to a hover. This is as relaxed as we're going to be through this set of core crunches. Lift up for 2, lower to that hover, lift up for 2, lower to the hover. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Reach, control, reach, and control. Our chin is off our chest. We're looking up at the ceiling on an angle. And even as you lift, feel like you're stretching to the wall behind you, so we keep length through our spine. Single crunches. Inhale and exhale. We want to breathe through every repetition, never holding our breath, even when things get hard. Inhale and exhale. Our belly button sucks in towards our spine. With each contraction, we're training our core to contract inward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Hold this last one. We're gonna hold the crunch. It's an isometric move. Breathing as we hold, keeping those lines. Belly sucks in. Almost there. Keep that crunch. Hold it strong. 4, 3, lower down. Okay, bringing our legs up 90 degrees. Legs are gonna stay stationary, and we're gonna do a basic crunch in this boat. Stretching your head to the wall behind you. We're gonna lift to that same hover for our crunches. Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale. And inhale, elbows stay out nice and wide. Chin stays off our chest. And we're still looking up at the ceiling on an angle. We don't want to tuck our chin. We don't want to look at our knees. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale up. All right, single crunches. Lift, hover, lift, hover. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing throughout every repetition. Crunch, hover, halfway. We're gonna do 8 more. Now, if this tempo feels too fast, go at your own pace. This is your core workout. Form is more important than speed. We've got 2 more. Now we're gonna hold this last one. Hold that contraction. Isometric. Belly still sucking in. Chin is still off our chest. Breathing as we hold. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, lower down. Good. Okay, we're gonna go back to our basic crunches. Fingertips behind our ears. Elbows out nice and wide. Are we ready? Reach through the back wall, lift to the hover, and then here we go. Up for 2. Lower to the hover. Take these whole 2 counts. It's supposed to be slow. We can improve our form. We can make sure we're isolating our core muscles, and we take away any momentum. This is all muscle. Lifting in the crunch and lowering to the hover. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Single tempo crunches. Lift. Lift. Inhale and exhale. Go at your own pace if this tempo feels too fast. You're gonna do 8 more. Lift and hover. 4, 3, 2. Now hold this last one. Hold it isometric. You can choose to stay with this isometric hold, or you can bring your right hand down and we can do a lateral movement, reaching towards our heel, coming back to center. Reaching towards our heel, coming back to center. Our feet, our knees, our hips are all stationary. This movement comes from our waist. And we're holding the isometric crunch as we add this lateral crunch to it. Singles, reach, reach, reach. Good, no bouncing, no momentum. We're not lifting up, we're not lowering down. We're holding this crunch hover. Great job, bring it back. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Same set. Basic crunches first, isometric hold, and then the optional lateral movement. Are we ready? 2 count, basic crunch. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale up. Inhale, hover. Exhale up. Strong and steady, nice and slow. Feel those core muscles working. Now, as we fatigue, we might have to modify. Maybe your movements are smaller, maybe your movements are slower, but keep good form and keep isolating your core. Singles, up, up. Inhale and exhale. Crunch, control, lift and lower. Halfway, up. Belly sucking in towards our spine, chin is off our chest. We got 2 more. And remember, on the last one, we hold isometric. Breathing. You can stay here, isometric hold, or left arm comes down this time for that lateral movement. Reach towards your heel, back to center. Reach towards your heel, back to center. Your right fingertips are still behind your ears for a little bit of support. We're not pulling on our head. Exhale and inhale. Try to keep your hips, your knees, your feet all stationary. Reach and center. Holding that isometric crunch as we add that lateral crunch. Belly sucking in. You can stay at this pace or singles. Reach. Not lifting up, not lowering down. Lateral movement in this isometric crunch. Keep breathing. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Whew. All right, legs come back up. In this boat pose, we're gonna do crunches again. Stretch your head to the wall behind you. Now, if keeping your legs up is a little more intense than you'd like, you can put your feet back down. We're gonna crunch for 2, lower to the hover. Crunch for 2, lower to the hover. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Crunch. Hover. Belly sucking in. We've got the same form, the same alignment as when we started, but your movements might be smaller or slower. Singles are an option. 2 sets of 8 at the very most. Crunch, hover, crunch, hover. Belly sucking in. Train these muscles to contract inward. Don't stick your stomach out. Halfway. 8. Elbows out nice and wide. Breathing through every rep. Final 4, 3, 2. Now hold this last one. Hold the crunch. You can stay isometric or bring your right arm down. We're gonna do that same lateral movement. We ready? Reach for 2. Back to center. Reach for 2. Back to center. Once again, not lifting up, not lowering down. Lateral movement in this isometric crunch. Reach. Center. Belly sucking in. Chin is off our chest. Stay here or singles for 8, 7. Don't let your feet, knees, or hips move at all. They're stationary. This crunch, all this work is coming from our core. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Okay, quick rest. You gotta do the other side. Crunches stay the same. It's just that lateral reach that's gonna change. So bring your legs to bow. Stretch your head to the wall behind you. Lift to the hover. 2 count, basic crunch. Up for 2. And lower to the hover, never resting. So much core work here. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. 4 more, nice and slow. Reach. Think about that length down your spine, stretching your head to the wall behind you as you contract your core. exhale, and inhale. One more nice and slow. You can stay at this pace or you can try singles. 16 at the very, very most. You might do 10, you might do 5. This is your workout. Progress over perfection. I give you the framework and you do what works for you. 8, 7, inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, last one. We hold it isometric. You can stay right here or bring your left arm down for 2 count crunches. We ready? Nice and slow. Reach, center. We're holding this isometric crunch, not lifting, not lowering, but we're going to the side, coming back to center, using all those core muscles, trying to keep our feet, our knees, our hips completely stationary. Singles. 8, 7, belly sucking in, not lifting up, not lowering down, moving side, center, 2, and 1. So good. Okay, we got 2 more sets. Feet go down, back to a basic crunch. Stretching your head behind you, feel that length, elbows out wide, lift to the hover. Our last set of basic crunches, up for 2, lower to the hover. Up for 2, lower to the hover. Exhale and inhale. Really think about your alignment. We want the same form that we had at the beginning of class. We're definitely a little more fatigued, so learn to modify without compromising form and without stopping. Exhale up. You can stay at this pace or single tempo. 2 sets of 8 is the very most. Pause, pause as you lift, as you lower. Inhale. Exhale. No bouncing, no momentum. Stop at that hover. Core muscles don't get to rest until we're done. Final 4, 3, 2. Now hold this last one. Hold it up. Isometric. You can stay here, stationary, or if you want, we are going to alternate sides for that lateral movement. So you reach to the right, come back to center. Reach to the left, come back to center. Not lifting up, not lowering down. We're holding the isometric crunch as we do this lateral movement. And I'm bringing my fingertips back behind my ears for a little bit of support. You can stay here or singles. Right, left, right, and left. Right, left, keep breathing, keep it up. Right, and left. We've got 8 at the most. Slow it down if you need to. Fight for that good form. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Okay, last set of crunches. Back to our boat position. Stretch your head to the wall behind you, just like we did at the beginning. Lift to the hover. Basic crunch. Exhale and inhale. Belly sucking in. Chin is off our chest, looking up at the ceiling on an angle, just like we've been doing for every single set. 4 more, nice and slow. Exhale and inhale. Last 2 at this nice slow pace, but if you want to stay here, you can. If you want to try singles, here we go. 2 sets of 8 is the very most. You might do less, but you won't do more. Don't go faster than this beat. This is fast enough. Inhale and exhale. 8. Try to keep those legs stationary as we crunch. 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Hold this last one. Hold that isometric crunch. And once again, you can stay here, holding and breathing, or you can add the arm movement. 2 counts. Right arm first. Reach for 2. Back to the crunch. Lateral movement. Isometric crunch. Not lifting, not lowering. Try to hold that height throughout these lateral crunches. Legs are stationary, so they don't move up and down, they don't move front to back, they don't move side to side. Singles, right, left, inhale, exhale. Belly button sucking in towards your spine. Train these muscles, keep them contracting inward, especially when we're tired. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Reach your arms overhead, extend your legs out straight, take a couple of nice deep breaths. Feel that length from your fingers to your toes. Bending your knees, holding your hamstrings, round up nice and slow. Hands on your shins, we're gonna gently round and release. Gently round and release. One more. Round and release. Now we're gonna come on to our stomach. One set of Supermen. We wanna strengthen our core on our back. So your hands are gonna come below your forehead. And as we lie here, you wanna stretch from your head to your toes, feeling length all the way down. We also wanna contract our core, lifting our belly off the floor. Feel that length. We're gonna elongate to a hover, and then from here, we squeeze up, lower to the hover. Reach and control. Now, as we do these Supermen, don't think about arching your back. You don't wanna think about lifting towards the ceiling. Think about stretching your head towards the wall in front of you, stretching your toes towards the wall behind you. And we're gliding up those walls, keeping length all the way down our body. Belly button is still sucking up towards our spine. This 2-count tempo is gonna be our pace for this entire set. You don't wanna go faster, but if you wanna slow it down, that's more than fine. Now, if you need a little more, instead of going faster, maybe keep your hands on your forehead. That's gonna add resistance, and it's also gonna take away stability, challenging more. Exhale and inhale. Now, if you still need more, you can extend your arms out. This makes a longer lever. This makes a heavier resistance, more of a challenge to stabilize. So you find the position that works for you. It's not about super heavy weight. It's not about a super big range of motion. We are strengthening, lengthening, toning our core, focusing on the back. Exhale and inhale. Reach, legs are straight, but knees are soft. You're squeezing your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. So those are working too, along with your back. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold this last one. Not too high, not too low, holding and breathing. Isometric. Feel that length, stretching head to toes. Feel your core still contracting, lifting your belly up off the mat. We're breathing as we hold. Fantastic job. Lower it down. Hands come next to your chest. Sink it back. Extended child's pose. Reaching through your fingers. Sinking your hips over your heels. Resting your forehead on your mat. Couple of nice deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, round it up. All right, fantastic job, workout worthy. Functional, amazing ab workout. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back. Save this routine. You can do this anytime.